what's up, North County? I'm your host, Randy Doty, and today we are talking water. We're talking all things water. We got Nate Santos here with Santos Bros Plumbing, and we got Jenny here with Kangen Water, right?
Yes.
Did I say it right?
Yes.
See?
The American way.
The American way. How do you say it?
Kangen is how the Japanese say it, because it's a medical grade Japanese water ionizer.
All right.
Yeah.
So Jenny, tell me a little bit about you and Kangen.
Okay,
whichever one.
I'm a local. I was born and raised Tascadero, California. I got into the water last year, so I think I bought my system in April, and it kind of just fell into my lap. The water kind of kept coming up, right? And my friend from high school, Jilly, she has been doing this business for 10 years. She's very successful at it.
Wow.
I gave her a call, like, what's this all about? I'm struggling with my health. I have autoimmune issues, and she is a full supporter of it and really passionate about it. And I was like, okay, I'm going full force with this. I'm going to give it a try. And I mean, 3 months later, my doctors are like, I don't know what you're doing, but just keep doing it. And it's like, I give props to the water. It's really helped me with my healing journey with my health. So
what's significant about the water?
Yeah, so it's a ionizer, okay? And it's a medical grade water ionizer.
Okay.
And so the secret sauce to our water is really that it has molecular hydrogen in it. Molecular hydrogen is actually the smallest antioxidant on the planet. So it can cross the blood-brain barrier of your cells and hydrate you like no other water can. So, I know it's a lot of words.
Well, I mean, you always know, I mean, water, there's such an abundance per se, but it's like, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? So like your tap water, you know, tap water, it smells like chlorine. It smells like you just dipped your water jug into the pool.
Right.
You know, so like this is there's so many benefits of water, hydration, and then, you know, your alkalines and your, you know, acidities and stuff like that. And so I'm assuming that's why this is so beneficial.
Yeah, so and also, our water is alkaline. So the pH scale goes from 0 to 14. Our body sits around like 7.5, 6, or somewhere around there. And our water goes up to 9.5 in pH. Okay, so you're gonna start at like 8.5, get your body acclimated to the water, move up to a pH of 9, and then move up to the pH of 9.5. And that's also where you're gonna get the most molecular hydrogen. And so there's all kinds of medical research behind molecular hydrogen, and people are really waking up to it, and it's being more used in like the medical community with certain ailments.
So what are some of the like the changes that you felt, you know, you said like a couple months on it, you started noticing things.
Yeah,
what are some of
so
those
I mean,
things?
you do go through a detox. I know, Nate.
I can talk to that because I'm pretty like recent with it with the detox phase. I got myself at the machine and I'm drinking the water, and that's all I'm drinking. And I'm making sure I drink a fair amount of it. The goal is a gallon a day, and within like a few days, man, I'm like getting headaches. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why am I getting headaches? Like, I'm drinking a ton of water. Like, I know I'm not dehydrated. And it took me to like the week after. The headaches lasted me about 2 or 3 days. And like the week after, I'm talking to Jenny, and she's like, how's it going with the water? I was like, everything's good. And then I just mentioned the headaches to her. She's like, oh, that's part of like the detox phase. And there's a list of different things that it could affect different people differently. And that's like, you're just detoxing. So I was like, oh, that makes sense. I mean, that was just like a level of getting rid of the bad stuff, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you detoxing from?
I mean, all of the things
Toxins.
in our American diet, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, our American diet is
so
trash.
many
Take one look at me,
chemicals.
bro. You're gonna be like, that's not the healthiest individual right there. So I have some toxins up in me, so I was getting rid of some
You
of
got
those
some
things.
saved up toxins, huh?
Yeah, man.
Right?
There's
No, we all.
too many of them.
So is it because of the alkaline?
And also, you're
And the pH?
you're acclimating your body
Okay.
to the alkaline. But really, we've gotten away from the alkalinity being the main component of this water, and it's really where the science is and the research is with the molecular hydrogen. So there's what they call, I don't know if you've heard of them, but like the 7 blue zones all across the world. And so what's really special about these blue zones, once they dived into the research and everything, is that they have these natural springs, right, that people are actually drinking the water from, and these natural springs contain molecular hydrogen in that water. And so our systems mimic what's going on in these natural occurring processes. So
Interesting.
yeah, and so this company, Kangen, is a 50-year-old company, right? So
From Japan.
From Japan, and it's
Okay.
only been here in the U.S. for 20 years. And so, like, our job right now is just to educate people that this water is out there and that it can help you, and just to like, give it a shot, try it, and see.
So Nate, is that how? Because you partnered with her for the systems, obviously from Santos Bros Plumbing. You know, makes sense, right?
Right.
So, what drew you into her product?
So I started doing like a little bit of research, like when earlier this year when I was a guest on it, we brought up water filtration systems, and I kind of looking at the video, looking back at the footage, I was like, wow, I was pretty like just uninformed. I didn't have a good answer for you, so I started kind of just doing some research and just opening my mind to it. And I actually met her at the home show, at the Pastoral Home Show, and the alkalinity of it that she was talking about, because well, I was on a little bit of a hippie trip a few years back, so I was like, Big Pharma's bad. Remember the stuff that we've talked about in the past? Big Pharma's bad. Our food being poisoned, and
Sure.
fluoride in the water, that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of like familiar with that sort of information. And when I learned about the machine, I started kind of deep diving. And then there's some weekly Zoom calls when they're talking about, things with the water, how it could help you and benefit your health. All of it just made sense to me, and it reminded me of the stuff that I had learned about in the past. So that's when I jumped into it.
And so now, is this product obviously you're offering to your clients through you or through Jenny?
Through Santos Bros Plumbing. So I'm technically, when you buy one, you become a distributor of it if you want to pursue it as a business, or you don't have to. You can just buy one, just have it as your own, as a consumer. Because of the business, I offer it as a product that I sell.
Gotcha.
And so recently, he actually had somebody that was. You want to tell a story about Matt?
So it just however it comes up whenever I'm out at customers' homes, whatever the situations that they call me for, and I just we talk. And so this gentleman had been going through some health complications, and we just got to talking. And then he's telling me how he's changed his life with what he's gone through, and how much water he's drinking, and how much exercise he's drinking, and how he's cleaned up his diet. He's staying away from pharmaceuticals, and he's going more like natural, holistic type of healing practices. And so I brought up the water to him, and we just started talking, and he started doing some research, and he's like all into it.
Yeah, and then so he connected me with Matt, and then I hopped on a call with Matt. We talked for 30 minutes. I kind of told him how it works, how the system would work in his home and the benefits of it. And then he bought a system, and now he's not only drinking the water, but also doing the business as well. So there is a business that goes along
So it's
with
like a
this
network
if you
marketing
choose.
type.
Yeah, exactly.
Type platform with the
Yeah.
product, which we all know network marketing works. I mean, everything that we do is network marketing.
Exactly.
Your business, your network marketing. You network,
Yes.
Essentially it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You're just cutting out a lot of the, the unneeded, stuff in between a manufacturer and a sales part.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
And so our team, Jilly, the friend I was talking about earlier, she actually started our team, and now we have 10,000 distributors all over the world. So it's a global company, and so you can actually, like, I could sell to someone in India or, and anywhere else,
Mexico.
England, Mexico, yeah.
Italy. There's a good
Yeah.
amount of people right now in Italy that are getting into it for whatever reason. However it happens, people just are finding out about the water, learning about it. They're giving it I think I mentioned to you last time. We offer like trials. So if you want to get like a couple gallons worth, and so drink it for nothing but that water, and that includes not drinking any alcohol, energy drinks, other juices, what have you. Just drink the water. If you're gonna drink coffee in the morning, use the water to make your coffee. Give it a couple weeks, see if you notice any differences. If you do, and you want more water, or maybe you decide, hey, you know what, I really do notice a difference and I like it, I want myself my own machine, you can get your own machine to the point of where you just have your own for yourself and your family at your home. Or you know what, it's done so good for me, which ends up happening for a lot of people. They get it just for themselves, and after they notice the differences and they share it with some of their friends and family, they're like, you know what, I'm already sharing it, let me become a distributor as well.
What are Jenny, what are some of the testimonials from and the benefits from using the water.
Yeah, so it's really good with inflammation. So most of us have some sort of inflammation going on in our body, right? And so for me, I have psoriatic arthritis, and it's done wonders for that. Like, I don't even classify myself as having it anymore because I don't have the pain from it. My dad as well. My dad now has a system, and he drinks. These are actually his bottles I borrowed, but he drinks.
Thanks, Dad.
He drinks like eight of these
Shout out
a
to Mr.
day.
Hale.
Because he has arthritis and he's an HVAC, right? And so it's really hard labor on his body, and it's like night and day on this water for him. So that's been amazing to see. More energy, better sleep. What are some of the things you've felt?
I'm still relatively new about it.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to drink some like quality water.
Yeah,
you know, hydrogen,
for sure.
hydrogen-rich water.
H2O.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
What so have you done some, like, do you have testing bottles that you can compare like pH levels in like other waters and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So, you know, so you always see, like, I think I just got one yesterday when I was in Bakersfield. It was like pH something, you know, it's like, it's all this marketing, you know, jumbo gumbo stuff, you know, but is it really what's inside?
So that is the thing. pH water, you know, you'll see that alkaline water in the stores, like a bottled water, is actually made alkaline by sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda. So you could take your tap water and put some baking soda in it, and that's going to make the pH of the water go to above 9. But we don't want to be ingesting a ton of baking soda. It's not great for our gut. So this
Because
is
you're
actually...
still getting all the other junk that's in the waters
Yeah.
when you're doing that. You're just adding pH to the chlorine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and then like
exactly.
for example, like you mentioned at the stores the pH, they're in plastic water bottles, and we talked about this at your office. You know, like the BPA levels, they're all found in all the different plastics. You know, so. You know, it's a marketing thing for them also. You know, you think you're buying better water, and in essence, you might be buying better water if it's labeled pH or alkaline water as opposed to, you know, the 7-Eleven brand, for example. You know, if you compare those two, it might be better, but then it's been stored in a plastic bottle for who knows how long, and it's been transported and it's shaking, cold. It's releasing the BPA toxins and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, with this, you're skipping the plastic bottle.
So this is the comparison. And so here's the pH. So, you know, obviously those are identifiable waters, most of them. So tap water 7.2. So the focus is, you said 9? Over 9?
9.5 is what we
So they're
try to
saying
get to
tap
every day.
water, which, I mean, I don't know if this is my tap water, but at 7.2. And, you know, you got your, you know, Perrier, you got your Dastani, but 9.5, and then what does ORP mean? What is that?
So that's the oxidation reduction potential.
Okay.
So we could get into this, but basically, molecular hydrogen is a alkaline mineral, and so that is what's going to make your ORP higher. I could dive into it, but
Okay.
yeah,
It's a lot.
it's a lot.
So you have some sort of testing, like, system product that you can go to somebody's house.
There's an ORP meter. Actually, I have one. I think they're like $100 on Amazon, and you can actually test with that. We also have our chlorine drops and then our pH drops that we use. So every time I clean my machine, you're supposed to clean your machine about every month, right? Depending on your water use. I use the drops to test to make sure that it's coming out at 9.5. Like, you press the button and then it comes out to the 9.5. Yeah.
So what does it do? You tap into your system, obviously, and then it kind of filters through this system that you have, right? So tell me about that.
So the system, the process that's going on inside is called electrolysis, okay? So there's 8 titanium dip plates inside of the machine, and the water is kind of going like this over the plates.
Like a radiator.
Yeah, and so when this is happening, it's separating the water molecule, and then it's kind of filtering the alkaline minerals to the acidic minerals. And so there's 2 hoses that come out of the machine. We drink from the alkaline hose, so all those minerals go into your drinking glass, and then the acidic hose is the acidic water, and that either goes down the drain, or dependent on which button you choose, right, you could collect that water and use it for other things. So
like what would you use it for?
Yeah, so for example, the 2.5 pH acidic water is actually an antibacterial water. So you can actually clean with this. You can use it as a mouthwash, and it kills 99.9% of bacteria. So you can replace all your cleaning products in your home with this water. It's pretty crazy, yeah.
Wow.
So that water is actually called hypo.
And it's safe.
Yeah,
you know,
and it's
dogs,
totally
animals,
non-toxic.
kids.
Exactly. It's called hypochlorous acid. So you could look that up, yeah.
So when you clean, is there a filter? I mean, are you like, what does it look like?
So the cleaning is actually just an e-cleaning button that you do, and you put this citric acid solution that comes with the machine, and then you buy it. It's a powder.
Okay.
And you put it in the cleaning tank, and you put that in, and then it runs that through, because it's getting all of the alkaline mineral buildup on those plates off of it. So it kind of soaks it for like 3 hours, and then you
Gotcha.
flush out your machine.
So you're not really seeing like a filter and you're like, ew.
No,
like,
you're not really seeing that. No,
Gotcha.
but it does have a filter in it, and you change that filter once a year. They're like $120. So the upkeep is pretty minimal. And this
Wow.
machine lasts for 30 years. So it's like really high grade, medical grade equipment.
So Jenny, so you mentioned autoimmune, that kind of got you going with it a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about so now you're on it, you've been drinking it exclusively for a
Yes.
year.
Yeah.
So any other benefits that you can share with us?
My migraines. So I used to suffer from migraines, and I haven't gotten a migraine since I've been on this water. It's like that. If people that have suffered from migraines understand how powerful that is.
And you contribute that to the pH,
I contribute that mainly to the molecular hydrogen.
Okay.
I'm kind of a nerd about molecular hydrogen now. I'm actually about to take a course on it and learn more about it, because it's pretty amazing. Yeah.
So this is a 50-year-old business, and the discovery of the molecular. What's it?
Molecular.
Anyways, that one. So this discovery was 50 years ago, or has it changed?
So that's the interesting part. Actually, research on H2, because it's 2 hydrogen. That's the chemical formula for molecular hydrogen, right?
Okay.
Really, all of the research really only dates back to about 2007. So when they created this Kangen system, they didn't know about molecular hydrogen. So it came after, which is really interesting, fascinating to me.
And so it was a benefit of.
So they thought it was the alkalinity only. But as research has progressed and science has progressed, they've also found the component of molecular hydrogen happening in this electrolysis process that's like the secret sauce.
Because we've had like Stacy Strong in here. We've had the Sabe's Wings, and they're all about the cancers and.
Yeah.
I talked to them at the
everything.
tournament about the machine.
Did you?
Yeah, and I talked to Stacy about it, and what is the name of the doctor that they have?
Dr. V?
No, but they have a title. Those doctors.
Oncologist.
Yes. Their oncologist tells their patients to drink alkaline water, and so Stacey talks about how she goes and she gets jugs of alkaline water, or she orders them or something like that. But she mentioned that they come in plastic, and so that is kind of a thing
and
right there.
it's expensive,
And it's expensive.
So like you buy the system once, and then you have unlimited alkaline water that's rich in molecular hydrogen for 30 years.
So if somebody were to want to kind of do their own research on this, where would they go to? Is there like videos? Is there testimonials?
There's a ton if you just search Kangen Water. I always say you want to look at peer-reviewed studies for the science, because people can say anything on the internet.
Right.
So if you go to PubMed, and the actual term, the scientific term for our water is electrolyzed reduced water. So you want to use those key terms: electrolyzed, reduced water, and then medical research. Go on PubMed. Yeah.
Okay. So Nate, on a plumbing side outlook on this, is there any benefit to like actually just running this through your whole system? I'm thinking to myself, going, I mean, I love water. When that taste of water, and you can totally tell a difference between good water and tap water.
Yep.
And so even with my coffee, you can totally tell a difference. But I'm thinking, what about my ice cubes? My ice cubes, I don't want junky water in my water, my good water. So can you run this system like through your whole
So I don't think this machine specifically is designed to be a whole house filter. It's more like isolated for your drinking water. If you have ice cube trays, you could do something like that, perhaps. I'm still relatively new to it, of having the machine, and I've only installed the one, and it's pretty straightforward. If you wanted to have it like plumbed into like your ice maker for your fridge, I'm sure I could probably figure that out, and that could be possible. I could probably have to do a little bit more research, maybe team up with Jenny and maybe Jilly, and be like, hey, I have customers that are asking me, if it makes sense to hook it up to their ice maker. I don't know if that's overwhelming the system or not, or what have you. And I'm sure it's possible. The thing with it is that it has different settings. So when you have like she mentioned the sanitizer water, which is like to kill germs. Then there's like the other one that's like a beauty water. It's good for your skin, for you to like personal hygiene.
Right.
And then like right there, the hair care face wash. And then the drinking water, there's the 8.5, and then the 9.5, and then what was the higher one? There's one above 9.5?
11.5. So 11.5 is actually an oil emulsifier. So when you normally have oil and water, do they normally mix?
No.
No. But when you do the 11.5 in oil, it emulsifies the oil, and so it actually does mix. And so it's like also a healing water. It's good for inflammation. Like if you had a sprained ankle or bruises, you can spray the 11.5 on there.
Like serious.
Yeah,
like
no,
after
exactly.
Yeah, like
there's like protocols that we have. We have a whole list, but there's skin conditions, like, spray 2.5 on first for the antibacterial, and then 11.5, to heal it, and then 6.0 to bring it back to normal pH. So the pH of our skin is 6.0, and so this 6.0 beauty water acts as a toner or an astringent. You want to spray?
Show the camera.
Oh.
So that's the water you were talking about.
Yeah.
The beauty water.
Yeah.
But back to your question, Randy, about having it for your whole house. The machine's not really designed to be a whole house filter, and because of the different settings, I don't know exactly if I'd have to do more research to find out if it would make sense to like split it, so you have it at your drinking, in your kitchen sink, and then split it to your ice maker and your fridge. But I like what you're saying though. It's like if you have this awesome high quality grade water that you're drinking, good high quality, and then you're putting some janky ice cubes in it, it's gonna mess it up.
So, like the machine itself doesn't look very big. It just like sits on the counter. Can it go under, I'm assuming maybe underneath?
Yeah.
And like a spout ran out to the top? Or?
Yeah.
Yep.
So my grandparents didn't want it on their counter. They didn't think it looked very good, right? So we did install it underneath, and then you have to have a special faucet.
It's an added accessory that's not, it just depends on what you want.
So because you have two outputs, right? You have the alkaline output and the acidic. And so this special faucet, like you could do a separate drinking faucet, needs to have two hoses.
Inlet and outlet. Because as the water is going through the system and it's going through this electrolysis and it's separating the alkaline from the acidic, the alkaline gets pushed towards the drinking side of the hose, and the acidic gets pushed out more like a drain. to kind of get rid of it. So if you have it underneath your countertop, it has to get plumbed in for that to happen. And that's where I come in.
But then you can also use it for, like you said, for, bacteria, for cleaning uses, for all kinds of different things that, you could utilize that.
It's like having a holistic medicine cabinet in your home. So it's pretty great.
That's interesting, because water, like I said, water is a product that obviously everybody needs.
Yep.
And there's so many benefits from water. Not especially you realize that when you don't drink enough water. Everybody recognizes that when you don't drink enough water. There's all kinds of things that happen. And it just helps it's your oils for your body. It's your body operates off the oil and the hydrations, and you might as well have clean stuff going through you.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's an element that so many people overlook, right? Like, water is just water, but water is not all created equal. And so getting this system in your life really steps up your game when it comes to your health.
Very cool. Yeah. Well, is there anything else that we need to talk about on this, or?
So what we offer the community, so we offer 2 weeks of free water.
Yep.
Okay.
So we call them a water share. And so during this 2 weeks, me or Nate would see you every 3 days and give you another 3 gallons. So the aim would be a gallon a day, right, for 2 weeks to really get those therapeutic benefits for your body and kind of just see how this water feels in your body compared to other water. And then we move forward to talk about, okay, can you see yourself owning one of these systems? And then we get you a system. And if you say, oh, it's not for me for whatever reason, we just ask you to refer us to somebody else in the community that could benefit from the water.
So what does these systems cost? What would it cost, or what's the process of getting one?
Yeah, so they're about $5,480.
Okay.
And it sounds expensive, but we really want to look at it as an investment, because you're going to be saving money on all these other things like we talked about, the cleaning products, bottled water. I mean, you end up spending so much if you're buying bottled water. And
I know, I'd be curious to know how much I spend on that.
Yeah. I mean, you got a pretty big family. How many cases of water do you guys go through either a week or a month or what have you?
And they have new studies out that 67% of bottled water is actually just tap water. So these plastic water bottle companies are really selling you plastic, not the water, because they get the water for free from the tap.
Right. You're just like, all right, next.
Yeah, I think who was it? It might have been Aquafina. Got hit with the big thing back in the day, because I remember I was working at KFC in Atascadero, and we had like an Aquafina ice chest up front, and so when people wanted to buy bottled water, it was Aquafina. A couple customers was like, that's a rip-off. They're not really, filtered water. They're just tap water. They got busted for something. I'm like, well, I don't know, man. It's on the counter. We're just selling it, man. You want to buy it or not?
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, people have been, like, different companies have been busted for just, selling low-quality tap water, bottled, and slapping a label on it, and, that's what you're paying for.
Now, is there ways? I mean, is there financing stuff like that?
Definitely.
There are financing options. You can use a credit card, or what was some of the other ways you can go about it?
Yeah, so we do a down payment option. So say your credit isn't great and you can't finance it. The down payment option, you pay about 25% up front, and then you make payments for 2 years. It comes out to about $190 a month. So that's really doable for somebody that can't, finance it. But if you do have good credit, you can finance one of these machines for as low as $80 a month.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so, Jenny, if somebody wants to get more information, would they reach out to you? Would they reach out to you, Nate? Who?
Either or. We're both here.
We're a team, and we talk to each other
on a regular basis. Yeah.
So Santos Bros Plumbing, they call you up and said, "Hey, we want to learn more about this hydrogen. Oh man,
hydrogen-rich water.
Hydrogen-rich water." Alkaline.
They can talk to
all
me.
That good stuff.
I mean, I've been here multiple times. My phone number's on the screen. Jenny, she's available, via Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah,
you reach out to her.
My Instagram's Jennifer Hale 20. So, like Hale 2O, H2O.
Gotcha.
And it's like a second better version of me. So,
Right.
Yeah.
And do you have any future plans of like being at shows or anything like that to where maybe somebody can catch you there?
We don't have anything solidified on the books yet, but we do like to get out in the community at least once a month.
So we met each other at the Paso Home Show. Mm-hmm. And then I invited her. I think I told you guys didn't make it to the booth over at the Stacy Strong tournament, but she was there with me. And so I don't think I've mentioned it to you, but you reminded me just now earlier about the Crescent Rodeo. So we might team up and set up a booth out there, and then other community events we can kind of set up and spread the word. And anyone who's interested in learning more wants to reach out to us, we can invite you also. There's weekly Zoom calls where we talk about the machine and talk about the business side of it and different topics around the water to learn more about it. That's kind of what really, I mean, just hearing that it was alkaline water to me is kind of like I was into it right off the bat, and then I went to a couple of Zooms and I'm like, this is pretty badass. I like
This is it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, cool.
And I was just going to mention too, on the topic of events in the community, that if anybody wants us to set up a table at their event and offer the community free water, we are more than open to doing that as well.
Oh, so you can bring out one of these machines and somehow operate it through there, or just bring out?
We could hook it to like a hose or something, but what we would do is just bring like a glass water dispenser and give out free water for the day. Like me and my other teammate, we did Hearst Castle. There's the evening on the terrace recently. That was awesome. So yeah, we've done some local events that.
Like at Stacy Strong, we had a couple of jugs there, and they were, everyone's drinking all the other stuff. So like, hey, let's hydrate in between some of that.
Right.
Yeah. When people are drinking alcohol, well, you gotta hydrate too. So.
Right.
Offset it.
Absolutely. Well, right on, guys. Well, Jenny, thanks for coming on and telling us all about this. Nate, thanks for introducing us.
For sure.
And we appreciate, everybody loves water. Who doesn't like water?
Let's have a little cheers here.
Yeah, let's have a little cheers here because the water's good. It's right there. And we got Kangen water, right?
Means return to origin. So you're returning your body to origin, like back to its original state.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. Nate, thank you, sir.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, sir.
Always a pleasure being out here.
Absolutely.
What's up, North County?
Well, there you have it, guys. Hey, if you guys are interested in this water system, you can check them out. Get more information. Reach out to Nate Santos, Santos Bros Plumbing, and get some more information about this alkaline water and, helping any of your elements that might be water related or alkaline related, and be a part like Jenny does. Get that life-changing difference. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, North County Junk Removal, The Trailer Barn, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Airflow Filter Services, Suprema Meat Market, MGP Coatings, Ron Mullins with Remax, and of course, Santos Bros Plumbing. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, it's Alex with Suprema Meat Market. We are a Mexican meat market with a taqueria. Come enjoy our high-quality cuts and meats. We offer choice and prime Harris Ranch beef, as well as chicken, seafood, and pork items. In the taqueria, all of our tacos come with handmade tortillas. We also offer specialty items like chilaquiles and chile rellenos. Come enjoy Taco Tuesday with Suprema. We offer our tacos at $1.99 each. Suprema Meat Market is located at 8950 Montecito Avenue in Atascadero.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
and Deanna
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Hi, my name is Ron Mullins with Remax Parkside in Paso Robles, California. I have proudly represented buyers and sellers in northern San Luis Obispo County since 1990. Give me a call to discuss how my experience can help you achieve your real estate goals. I can be reached at 805-235-2308. I look forward to the opportunity to earn your business.